This is a tornado creating machine that I made for my wife a few years ago, and we lost the glass that goes on it. Water goes in that, magnets and things spin around, there's lights, and it creates quite a nice effect of a tornado. So I went down to Dollar Tree the other day, got this jar, and the idea is to replace the correct sized tumbler thing that used to be on it. I'll also take it apart, check out the workings and everything. I've actually forgotten how I made it. So what these two controls do here, I've absolutely no idea. Probably speed on one of them and the motor. But I'll take it apart next after cleaning this a little and show you what's inside. Alright, here's the main unit, and inside there's a DC motor running it from 5 volts USB. Little bar across the shaft part with magnets on it. And these two controls are the speed of the motor and also the light intensity. This top part plugs in to it, and that has a light on the top, reflective surface underneath, and there are magnets here which go into the jar when it's filled with water. So next thing is a bit more cleaning of it, and then fit this to it, put the water in and try it out, see if it works. So there it is plugged in, and if I turn this pot I can make the colours change. I just did that with a resistor, and depending on what the resistance is, the colour changes of the LEDs. So I'll put it back to that blue there. Now this spinny piece that goes in the jar, it doesn't have another magnet on this end, so I don't quite know what's going to happen, but I believe, if I remember right, I just drop that in there and then put that on the top. I've also made a small extension, you can see the bottom of this wire, because it wasn't long enough. This jar is taller than the original thing that was on there. This light isn't on, I've just noticed, but let's see what happens when I do turn the motor up. Or if it even works. Oh yeah. Alright. So the idea is a bit of a game in a way, is to get that, oh that's it, to get that thing to spin, but I don't think it will unless I balance out the other side. Now it's spinning, and what happens with the spin is that it creates the tornado effect up through the water. So what I'll do is I'll try and find, I'll either take that magnet off to make it balanced, or I'll find another one for the other side. But still, it appears to be doing what it should do, except for this top part. Well, it turns out the top part was fixed by simply turning turning the connector around. I'd plugged it in backwards, as it were, plus to minus, minus to plus. What this does is it's a flickering light, you may be able to see it. It's supposed to look a bit like lightning. So, next thing is to fix this that's off centre. Fix the spinning thing, the magnets. So now I've replaced that single one with two of the same, but they're squared type magnets, and they only seem to want to stand up on the top. It might be better for creating a vortex, I don't know. It's worth trying. So I'll pop those in, put them on top of there. Might as well put this on top. Oops, put this on top. And start the motor up. Oh, it's spinning better. I think it's too far over. Oh yeah, moment. Oh yep. We're starting up with a vortex. Oh nice. I'll have to turn the lights off later and see if we can get one to touch down. There we go. And get the decent lighting on it. But there we are, the tornado machine is back up and running. There's a nice little effect with this to mimic real life as well. When I turn up, I've just noticed when I turn up the motor speed, we get more of the debris, you might call it. It's only water, little bubbles, but if I turn it up, there's more of a debris effect. I'll turn it back down again and it'll rope out.